I didn't think they were gonna fall. After being there in '93 and seeing the damage that was done at the bottom of those columns, that was some blast, and I didn't think so at all.
When we were putting those towers up, in our wildest dream, those towers were built not to fall. So I was at the building from the beginning to the end. It was a dust. You were walking in dust maybe up to your ankles.
It was like wintertime in the summertime. You know, it was September, but you know, it was still warm out. And there was white dust all over the place, you know, foot deep, papers all over the place.
You saw steel, some of the thickest steel I've ever seen, bent like a pretzel. And you just couldn't imagine the force that took.
All the iron is all crumbled. I don't know if a person that's never been an iron worker could imagine, but all of this massive iron, I mean pieces that weigh 20 tons, 50 tons, all mangled and just crushed and crumbled up.
You couldn't have paid a demolition company to take them down straighter. You know, it was amazing. Just, it didn't really damage. If they fell over sideways, can you imagine the damage in Lower Manhattan?
You know, as time went by, you realized that everything was pulverized. There was, you know, there were no desks, there were no phones, there were, you know, maybe now and then you find a fragment of something, but basically everything was just pulverized.
There wasn't a computer screen, a laptop. There was no office. I mean, it was, you know, 110-story buildings of office equipment. You know, it's just it's beyond comprehension.
Where the grapplers were pulling stuff out, big sections of iron that were literally on fire on the other end. They would hit the air and burst into flames, which was pretty spooky to see.
There was even a point where you would create an air pocket by moving steel, fueling the fires underground. It would ignite cars, and cars would just blow up. But you know, these underground fires were just like the fires of hell.